You are about to step into the dazzling world of Maharani Gayatri Devi of Jaipur, a woman whose enchanting beauty and profound grace forever redefined what it meant to be a royal icon. Her story unfolds not just as a celebration of her elegance, but as a chronicle of empowerment and resilience, woven against the backdrop of changing times in 20th century India. This is a tale filled with silk saris, sparkling jewels, and a legacy of hope that continues to inspire women around the globe today. Maharani Gayatri Devi was born on May 23, 1919, into the royal family of Cooch Behar, a princely state in Bengal, India. From her earliest days, her life was wrapped in luxury, but also in a sense of responsibility and duty to her people and her heritage. Long before her photographs graced the covers of magazines, Gayatri had already captured hearts with her undeniable charisma, intelligence, and regal demeanor. Imagine this: a young girl living in grand palaces, walking among marble-floored halls, surrounded by Persian rugs, chandeliers, and gilded furniture. Yet for Gayatri Devi, this grandeur came with the profound roots of Indian tradition and a firm grounding in education and modernity, thanks to her forward-thinking mother, Maharani Indira Devi. But make no mistake, Gayatri Devi wasn't simply content with her royal status. As she grew, it became clear she was destined for something far greater than silently standing on the sidelines. Avoiding the stifling confines of traditional royal roles, she pursued her education in London, an opportunity scarcely granted to women of her time, especially to Indian royalty. This brought her a global perspective and a polished elegance that would later resonate in every corner of her public life. Gayatri Devi was an enigma, blending Indian traditions and British sophistication seamlessly. And then there was fashion. Oh, the fashion! The young Maharani captivated photographers and designers not only in India, but in the West as well. Her signature look? Elegant chiffon saris that were nothing less than ethereal. Imagine the richness of pastel palettes, ivory whites, sunset pinks, delicate blues, complementing her radiant skin and deep, soulful eyes. The fabric flowed effortlessly against her figure, whispering grace with every step she took. She often paired these stunning saris with strings of pearls and her iconic hairstyle, soft, coiled waves that framed her exquisite face. Gayatri Devi stood as the epitome of timeless elegance, not only a style icon, but a cultural ambassador for Indian fashion. When she married Maharaja Sawai Man Singh II of Jaipur in 1940, their union was nothing short of a royal fairy tale. Theirs was a love story steeped in mutual admiration and respect, unusual in an era dominated by arranged unions. Becoming the Maharani of Jaipur thrust Gayatri Devi into a dazzling limelight. Her life now expanded into one of diplomacy, politics, and philanthropy, as she played hostess to luminaries from across the world. Imagine the parties, sumptuous affairs where Gayatri Devi sparkled as the perfect hostess, her beauty winning over hearts, while her intellect dazzled minds. Jaipur's Rambagh Palace, their home, would become a hub of glamour, art, and cultural sophistication under her influence. But what truly set her apart was her courage, her ability to channel the advantages of privilege into the realm of public service. In 1962, Gayatri Devi decided to enter politics, breaking away from the traditional roles ascribed to women. Running for the Lok Sabha, India's lower house of parliament, she won by a landslide, earning a Guinness World Record for winning with the highest majority ever seen at the time. This marked the start of her arduous journey of advocating for women's education, healthcare, and rural development. Gayatri Devi understood the profound importance of empowering women in a country just rising from its colonial shackles. She broke stereotypes, her voice strong and ever resonant within a room often filled with male politicians and bureaucrats. Of course, challenges came her way. Following India's independence, the princely states were dissolved, cutting the vast royal estates and rendering much of her inherited status ornamental. Later, during India's emergency period in the mid-1970s, Gayatri Devi was unfairly imprisoned, a blow to her dignity and her family. But even in captivity, she displayed a grace and resilience that inspired those around her. Imagine this iconic woman in the grim settings of a jail cell, her spirit unbroken, her poise unyielding. She emerged from this chapter stronger, her elegance untarnished by adversity, proving that true royalty isn't merely about titles or wealth, but about character and resolve. Beyond her public-facing life, Gayatri Devi was a woman of immense warmth, a loving mother, an avid equestrian, an interior designer who adored transforming homes, and a dreamer who often escaped into the world of poetry and art. As much as Maharani Gayatri Devi belonged to the world, she also existed for simpler joys, which gave her an aura of relatability amidst her grandeur. By the time she passed away on July 29, 2009, at the age of 90, Maharani Gayatri Devi had left behind a legacy that went far beyond palaces, titles, or jewels. Her life became a testament to the fact that beauty is more than skin deep. It stems from intelligence, courage, and an unwavering sense of self. She taught us that grace lies not just in how you look, but in how you carry the weight of the world with dignity and strength. So, why does the story of Maharani Gayatri Devi matter today? Perhaps it's because she reminds us of the power of being multidimensional, a woman who was not just a ruler, but also a reformer, not just a beauty icon, but an emblem of resilience. And perhaps we need her story now more than ever, in a world struggling to balance tradition with modernity, beauty with substance. Her life shows us that elegance isn't just about how you dress or move, but about how you live your truth and inspire others along the way. Imagine for a moment a figure stepping out of a grand palace, sunlight streaming over her as a light chiffon sari flutters ever so slightly in the breeze. Pearls glisten around her neck, and her eyes, those captivating eyes, hold in them a deep wisdom born of years of love, loss, and service. This was Maharani Gayatri Devi, a timeless icon, an eternal muse. Would you like to follow her footsteps into history's gilded corridors? Keep watching the Beautiful Women Throughout the Ages series to discover more awe-inspiring figures like her. Until next time, remember, beauty isn't just something you see, it's something you leave behind. Ensure the expanded voiceover is even more entertaining, but that it maintains the same style, tone, and key points as the original.